Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Evelise. Thank you so much for watching. For today's video, I decided to do things a little different. Well, not really, kind of, but yes. I am doing all cream and liquid products. But I realized the other day that I actually had a whole face of cream products that I could use. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try that and like make a video out of that, and like, I don't know, we'll see what happens. And honestly, I loved the look, how it turned out. Like, I really like it. But yeah, so I hope you guys can continue to watch the video, and so if you'd like to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Okay guys, so first off, to start, I'm going to be doing my eyes first. So I'm going to first off take a little bit of concealer. This is the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in the shade Light. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this on my lids. I didn't want to put too much. I'm just putting a little bit on my lids. And then taking my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. And it's damp. And so I'm just putting this on my lids. I'm just blending it out all over my lids and under my brow bone. Okay, and since I'm not using powder, I'm actually not going to set my lids. But that is okay, because usually I don't like setting my lids when I'm using a cream or a liquid eyeshadow or anything. But so I'm going to be taking this eyeshadow. This is the e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow in the shade Blushing Rose. I'm just going to be taking some of this and putting it all in my crease. I probably should have done one eye at a time, but that's okay. I'm just going to hurry and quickly do this. So I'm just going in windshield wiper motions at first, blending that all in the crease, and then I'm going to slowly kind of transition this up a little bit. I'm not really worried about transitioning it down, but I'm just wanting to kind of take it up a little bit, just to give a little bit of dimension to the higher part of the lid, or the higher part of the crease, actually, sorry. I'm actually going to add a tad bit more, because usually I like building up this product. It builds pretty nicely, so I like building it up every time I use it. I'm actually going to deepen it up a little. I really want to give it a little bit more something. I can tell on camera it's not showing up as much as I would like, which is okay, but also it's like getting very dark. I think it just switched to blue. I don't know why. It's like 3 in the afternoon, but it's looking like it's like 6 in the evening or something. So now I did that. I'm going to take this little damp makeup wipe, and I'm just going to kind of straighten up these edges right here on the lid. You just want to make it look a little more neat. So then I'm going to take that brush again. I'm not putting any extra product on it. I'm just using what is on there already and just going over that one more time. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. This is the Rose Gold Molten Liquid Eyeshadow, which I've actually never used, but the color, I was going to say I really like the color. I just actually have never used it. And this one I am actually going to work one at a time. So I have used these before, but not this exact one. And I'm coming in with this. I am going to apply this with the brush. I was going to use my finger, but I think I'm going to apply this one with the brush. It is very pigmented. This looks so blue toned. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I hope this is gonna turn out okay. The lighting is so hard for me to figure out a lot. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. This eye is showing up so much brighter, so I'm gonna put more. I actually really like the way this looks right now. I'm going to just touch this up a little more with what is left over on the brush. I'm not adding anything else on. Okay, now the eyes are done. That was super simple. I literally only used 2 products, but I really like that. So now I'm going to go in and do my concealer. Actually, no. Before I start that, I'm going to put on my primer. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, of course. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my thumbnail, and I'm going to put this on the place where I tend to see the most pores. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I'm going back in with the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. I'm going to put this on first, and then I don't know if you can tell, like right here I have a little spot And then right here I have a little spot. So I've just been kind of doing like a little, like, I don't know, it looks kind of weird, but whatever. Just been doing that. And then I need some right there. I have a little spot right there as well. And a little bit of redness going on right there, per usual. Now my Revlon Photo Ready Candid Concealer in the shade 55 Chestnut. Applying this basically everywhere. I just applied that first concealer. Now going back in with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, I'm just going to blend all of this together. I'm just going to blend this all in. Okay, so now I'm just going to use my fingers and I'm just going to kind of quickly dab under my eyes and everywhere else I put concealer, just to make sure that everything is fully set in. This is weird using concealer and not using powder. If you know me, you know I usually do not do that at all. Usually these two concealers do a pretty good job of like not lifting or anything, but yeah, so there's a concealer. So now I'm going to do my brows, and actually I have never tried this, but I have this Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. This is in the shade 02 Brownie Brows. So I was going to just use this and just kind of like run it through my brows, because obviously it's like a liquid like ish product, you know. But I decided I really don't like this brush. The more I use this brush, the more I'm like, I don't know how to feel about it. So I thought of something else. I'm going to take my spoolie, but with this is like a duo end. It's called the e.l.f. Eyebrow Duo brush. So with the brush part, I'm going to use this angled brush, and I'm actually just going to dip it into this product and just get a little bit of product at a time. And I need to grab my mirror, and I'm going to use this to fill in my brows with the product, because I think that would actually work a lot better than using the actual brush, because like I said, the brush sometimes can kind of just get a bit like, it makes the product come out a lot harsher. So now I'm just using the spoolie end to run this through the product just to finish distributing it. Okay, now I'm just actually going to set these. Usually I wait till the very end to set my brows, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it right now. This is the Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. It looks like that, and then it's just a clear brow gel. Oh yeah, this looks really good. I'm going to use my spoolie once more just to blend this product. I'm going to finish up this brow really quickly because I think right there I just need a little bit more product. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead, I guess, and put on my mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. It's just a little white tube. So I'm going to use this and just do a very like thin layer on my lashes on the top and bottom, which I just remembered I didn't put bottom eyeshadow on, but it's fine. I'm gonna actually let this dry down a bit. Usually I don't, but with this particular mascara I think I'm going to, because this is the Smashbox Super Fanned Out Mascara. The packaging is like really nice on this. It's like pretty like heavy, but yeah, this has a tendency to look very clumpy, which makes me nervous every time I use it. I don't know, so I'm gonna give it one more whirl to see what I think about it. Okay, now I let it dry down a little bit more, so I'm going to go in with the mascara, and I'm definitely going to be using a mirror right now, just to apply some of this. Okay, yeah, I think letting it dry down, the primer dry down, helps a lot, because the last time I didn't do that. Yeah, it looks pretty good actually. So I think using this with that primer and then also using or allowing the primer to dry is the way to go. Okay, it's like my lashes have definitely looked better, but that's a good thing that I decided to try this first before I like fully just kind of was like gave up on the mascara. But no, I like this combo and letting that do its thing before I put on the mascara really worked. But yeah, so now moving on to the face products. Okay, so I'm going to go in first off with my bronzer, and I have not used this in a hot minute. Let me say, this is the NYX Conceal Correct and Contour Palette. There is multiple shades. I really only use these two shades. Okay, so now I'm going in with this brush from BS Small. This is the Face Angled brush, and I'm going to just dip into those two colors right there. It feels so weird using this. I literally have not used it in so long. So I'm just going to, as you know, tap it first and then start to blend. This definitely gives me the look I'm going for, but it's definitely more intense. Like, I wouldn't use this probably on a daily. I used to use it on a daily, like on a daily basis, but it's a bit dramatic. But I don't know, for a video I feel like it works well. I really like the way this looks right now. It's a bit much, but I don't know, I like the color that it gives. Like, it looks like it like gives my skin like life again. Bring that down a little lower. Yeah, so I really like this. It's also going to be interesting not to set this with powder, because every time I've used it I set it with powder. So once again, very weird. I like it. Yeah, I probably going to be using this again. I probably should have used less of the dark color. I could have probably used a little more of just that top color, the one that's a little bit lighter. But yeah, I like this so far. I'm actually just going to take my sponge and just kind of lightly run this over it, just all over where I put that, and make it look a little more seamless, just to make the ends kind of just transition easier into the skin. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my blush. This is the Ulta Beauty Cream Blush in the shade Sunset. I think I talked about this and I've talked about this in a video for sure, in my last couple of videos maybe. But yeah, so I'm just going to apply this with my fingers. I'm just going to smile and just like kind of tap this onto my skin and kind of go from there. Guys, this blush is insane. Like, I put just a little bit on, and that just like, you saw just like a tad bit of it and it went so far. I'm just going to do the same thing, grab this beauty sponge and just apply that. I was actually going to use this to apply the product, but I don't know. I love using my fingers. I feel like it just melts so much easier into the skin. It just allows it to kind of just use the warmth from our fingers just to kind of just go and blend it so much easier. But yeah, so I really like that and the way that looks. Okay, so now I have a product I'm so excited for. This is the e.l.f. Highlighting Pearl Paint. I have actually never used this. It is a highlight, obviously. It is in the shade Pink Lady. I am so excited to use this. I think I'm actually going to put some of it like right here. Okay guys, this does this really weird thing. I don't know if you can see it. It like runs. It's like the liquid came out and then like the actual cream part came out or something. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. It's kind of hard to see from back there. I mean, it's kind of hard to see up there, but I don't know. Now with this sponge, why is that kind of tingling my skin? I'm very nervous. I'm just going to take some of this on the sponge and just lightly apply that. Guys, this is like blinding. Oh my gosh. It smells like Fruit Loops. I mean, like, not Fruit Loops. It smells like, Fruity Pebbles? Is that? Yeah, that's the syrup I'm thinking of. Now I'm going to use this flat end that doesn't have anything on it and just kind of blend that in, because like I said, this is insane. This highlight is next level. Okay, I'm going to put some all on my nose, bridge of my nose. Okay. I am shook with how this highlight, like, how pigmented this is. Like, that's like next level. Okay, I actually love the way the nose highlight looks right now, the way it's picking up on camera. This side is just, I cannot like get over how intense this highlight is. On the days I want an intense highlight, I know which one I can use, but this is like, for an everyday highlight, this is definitely not the one. But I would even like to see this as an eyeshadow. I think that would look really pretty. But yeah, I guess I could have taken a bit of that and put it in my inner corner highlight, but it's okay. And maybe I actually will. Okay, I'm going to take this really quickly and just what was left over on here. I decided to do a pink lipstick look, obviously to kind of match like the pink I have going on. But this is the Mega Gloss Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick. I have two of them. One is in the shade Very Recognized and the other one is in the shade Rebel Rose. I'm actually just going to take some of them and mix them both together. Like I'm going to take a little bit of each and just like just put some like right there. I don't know how well it's going to blend because it is liquid. I mean, it is a matte, so it's like a pretty thick formula, so I don't know how well they'll blend together. Okay, I really just wanted a little bit of that color. Now I'm going to add this shade. This is the Rebel Rose shade. Now that I have some of that darker pink, I can go ahead and use this shade. Now I'm going to do the darker one. I'm just going to like okay, and there it is. I actually really like this color. I'm going to go over with the gloss. This is the LA Colors Cream Lip Gloss. I don't think it has a shade. It doesn't have a shade name. It's okay, so I'm just going to use a little bit of this on it, especially with this like matte formula. These can be pretty dry, and this like particular line of lipsticks can be pretty dry. So I think just doing like a little bit of gloss over is going to help. This is the entire look. I actually really like the way it came out. I would say the highlight is a definite win. I love the nose highlight right now. I mean, just the highlight in general is really good, but I love the nose highlight. But honestly, I love everything else. My brows, I like, but I don't know, I would definitely prefer using like a pencil or powder or something. But yeah, I think everything, I ended up liking the combo with the mascara that I did, using the primer, letting it dry, and then going in with the mascara. I really liked that. So yeah, everything else I think I really liked. It was really good using all of these products. I will definitely try to keep using cream products, especially now in the summer. I know a lot of people use cream products in the summer. But yeah, so I enjoyed this type of tutorial, and I hope you guys did too. If you did, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and by subscribing to my channel. That would mean so much to me. Also, feel free to go follow me at EvelyseMarie_makeup on Instagram. Click the notification bell if you would like to be notified of when I post on here. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night, and y'all stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!